This is the top of the old railway bridge crossing one of the tributaries of the Elands River, which is down here. And why this bridge is famous is that it's made of 5 stone arches. Let me see if I can get down low and let you have a look at it. When this old section of the railway fell into disuse in 1906, this became the roadway up the valley. And I've probably driven over this bridge many times and never realized that this was the famous 5-arch bridge until now. After much hunting, we have found the British military cemetery at Waterval Onder. And in fact, it wasn't so camouflaged. It's not much further. It's not a lengthy walk from the grounds of the Wayside Inn Hotel. And here we have Trooper H. Force, West Australian Mounted Infantry. Died 15th of September 1900. And as usual, the Canadians have magnificent memorials. Sergeant E. Evatt, RCFA. This is another of the specially marked graves. There are very few in this particular cemetery. Frederick Truss, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. This is the marker on the cemetery, but there's no easy access to it at all anymore. Maybe just as well it can't be vandalized. The men here from must be at least a dozen different units of the British Army that fought in this part of the country. Even men who were killed in a train accident at Alkmaar, mostly West Kents or the Buffs. Here's an Australian from Adelaide who was killed in the same railway accident near Alkmaar, which is just up the way from here. This actually happened a few weeks after the war had finished. Emil Charles Mathis, who was born in 1899 and died in 1977, was a survivor, and there weren't many, of the Battle of Delville Wood in 1916. Another gravestone tragically broken and cast under a tree to somebody by the name of Moffat, who also lost his life in the train accident at Alkmaar. In the grounds of the hotel is what is now called the Krugerhof. It was actually the building that President Kruger stayed in briefly and ran the South African Republican government, fleeing ahead of the British armies in 1900. This was before he finally left South Africa and went to Switzerland in exile.